It's all fun and games till someone gets shot.
So we're taking a look at this mod here, Tekken 8 Back to Basics mod. The person who created it DM'd me on Twitter and they were asking me to just like kind of spread the word about it. It removes heat system, chip damage, power crush, rage art, guard break, self damage only applies to June and Zafina. Aerial tailspin is gone, only airborne opponents. Power up character installs is gone, recoverable life, so I think that's a ground spike. So basically they did a lot of stuff, and this person actually made a video themselves, and their video has about almost 8,000 views in 9 days. It's no small thing that this person created. It captured the minds of a lot of people. And we have here J Money, who downloaded the mod and is going to showcase a little bit more what it can do, because when I watched the gameplay I wasn't able to get a full understanding of its power because I'm not like knowledgeable of June and Lars. So we have it right here.
Yeah, so the main thing I noticed is that most aerial tornadoes are gone. Mostly just wall stuff doesn't really work. But you can kind of like do some old Tekken 7 combos if you know any. Nothing really works. It feels a lot different because I've been so used to Tekken 8's heat for so long, for like 2-3 years or however long, and just my muscle memory is completely overridden with this.
Yeah, because I was
But yeah, as you can see, this still tornadoes.
I think using Back to Basics in the trailer was like a bad decision, but the reason why they wouldn't like go so like quickly in the other direction is exactly kind of what you're explaining here, how like muscle, even though the game is like poorly balanced, we are still used to all of this stuff, and if you completely turn it off, it will be so jarring to most people, really everyone. I think over time some people will really like it, but reset to the center stage, do forward forward forward, and then do the double uppercut. Yeah, that. So basically launch them and do that. I want to see what happens. Yeah, see, I don't know, I personally would like to see combo damage go, or combo hits go down. So like when I see that and obviously you just started this, right? So you're not like, you know, perfect with it. We don't know what the full capabilities are, but
Yeah, I barely used it. Yeah.
yeah, but so it's like just generally knowing that the combos go down from like 17 hits to like 10 hits, because I seen in the video that bro posted where he did like an 8-hit combo, got like 58 damage. Like I kind of like that. I don't know.
It kind of makes it so you have to really think about what you're doing instead of just throwing out random electrics and trying to do twin pistons or something like that.
And this completely removes heat smash too, so you don't have access to it.
You can't activate it, but I didn't notice sometimes it'll just be there, but if you reset, it'll go away. So with Claudio, you can't, like, it completely removes his long range attack.
Oh, okay.
If you press 4-2, if you have Starburst, it shoots that like half screen laser attack.
Yeah.
You're just completely gone because you don't have access.
Oh, because that move is only done with install. So since you can't get an install, you can't do it at all.
Since there's no way to actually manually get one, because activating heat gives you Starburst. There's just no way to get it.
No, just try down 4-2, down 2-2-2-2. Let's see what that looks like. I think it has potential, but all of these changes, I don't know. What do you think?
I think it could be good if you had really fleshed out, you know, for every character, because I think he just did a broad for everything, a clean slate for everything, where certain characters require their specific, you know, gimmicks.
2 or something, or just, oh yeah. Okay, so that still does that. 48 damage. And that laser usually screws, huh?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I think some of these changes could be cool. Like I would like to see some of this stuff in like balancing season 3, but applying this stuff like across the board to everyone, I don't think it would be a good game. Is that a part of this?
He said he removed guard breaks. This actually doesn't guard break anymore. On guard break, it usually gives you a flash punch combo that's what you're supposed to do. But I'm sure there's other ways you can do stuff.
So this would just give you +9 now, which basically just gives you huge frame advantage.
For Paul, his guard breaks require heat, but because there is no heat, you can't actually do, well, as far as I can tell, any guard breaks with him.
Okay, try Yoshimitsu again. Let me see. It breaks guard normally, and it gives +11. So it just gives +3. It doesn't break guard?
What did he say he removed? He said he removed chip damage as well. So that's a big thing for like Alyssa or someone else who does really big chip damage.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty good. But
Yeah, heat system, chip damage, power crush, rage art, guard break, strong arrow, toe spin. Yeah. I think it's a cool mod, but hopefully they adapt some of this stuff to the game. But generally everything it's just too much, and there's too much unknown, and you can't just say it's better than Tekken. You know what I mean? You can't say without like experiencing it. It's a good idea though.
yeah, I think with a bit more polish, it could do some pretty good stuff. Sure. Oh yeah, I'm sure with lore.
And it does a tornado in the air. So I guess that's what they meant. They like if you try to tornado someone in the air, it won't work. But if you tornado someone like normally, like Snake Edges probably still do it, where like if you get Snake Edge, it tornadoes immediately. Yeah, the game would be so different though. If like I see you getting like 6-hit combos, 51 damage. If the game was really like that, it would be so different because you could get like 90, 120 damage sometimes on characters. So if you were to get like less than half of that,
Yeah, I think it would make the gameplay a bit more intense because, well, when there's fewer, there'll be more or less of stuff to work with because there's no more heat.
yeah.
People have to really be creative in ways to get high damage combos.
With this game, you try to do a big combo, take someone to the wall, kill them with Oki, but you wouldn't even be able to do that in this game. I mean, you probably, because in Tekken 7, you were able to, like with the jab combos, you know, you jab and then dash and that, like you could get there if you really wanted to, but if they made it like this, you would really have to work super hard to get that wall. And I kind of think it should be that way. You should have to trade damage for a wall carry in certain instances, certain characters.
I think with Dragonov's that grab, I think in heat. Oh, see, look, I have heat now because I think it's not entirely cut out of the game somehow.
Yeah, because it's just a mod, so it's like it's probably
Yeah, it's bound to be buggy. But I think when you do this, is that unblockable when you get grabbed in that while in heat? I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know if it is.
in heat. I don't know. And you can't use this in online, right? Like, have you tried?
I think you can, but I don't want to because I don't want
Yeah,
to get banned or anything like that.
yeah. I feel like
What's good about this though is that it says that it just downloads all this stuff while it's happening. So once you close it, it just goes back to normal. So I guess that's good.
Well, what do you mean, like when you turn off your game and turn it back on, the game?
So when the actual download file is an exe file, and you have to, well, the only way I could find it to work is putting it in my mods folder, and you start the game up first, then you run the exe, and then it does this like download, stages thing, and then you have to wait.
Yeah. I think there's parts of this you could definitely apply to the real game, but like everything, and I think that's what this is good for as well. Like you can look at it, experiment, and you can be like, okay, this is good, this is not good, this is blah blah blah. Like you don't have to accept all of it, just take parts of it, and then if you want to give feedback to the developers, you have more insight on like how to do that. And I also say the same thing about playing Tekken 7. Like people should go back and play that game so they could just like, and I understand it's not the most Tekken ever, but going back and trying that game and just getting a kind of a feel for it, it kind of reminds you of what Tekken kind of was, what we lost, the movement. And I think a mod like this as well could show you that Tekken 8 isn't so far away from the finish line per se.